Hi, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, so whichever you'd like to call me, you can. This will be a quick update for my Pan That palette, and I'm doing 2 palettes this year because I'm doing the Better Together theme that was created by Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, and she'll be linked in my description box. And the Pan That palette theme or idea in general was created by Amber F, who will also be in my description box. And my 2 palettes that I'm panning this year, barely panning, I'm not doing a very good job. Sorry about the jet. There are always jets going by. I'll try to speak louder. The 2 palettes that I'm panning are the Sigma Ambiance and the Sephora Blues Beauty palettes. And I chose these to pan together because the Ambiance is a mostly warm tone palette. There are some neutral, some cool tones, but it's mostly warm tones. And then the Blues Beauty is an all cool tone palette, and these are both, for the most part, neutral palettes with like 1 or 2 pops of color in each one. I'll start as I usually do with my Ambiance palette, and this won't be like a super exciting update because I did not hit a new pan, but I did reach one of my small goals, and here's what it's looking like now. This was my goal for last update, but I didn't meet that goal. My goal was to wear away the imprint on the shade Oasis here. So as you can see, or as you can't see, the imprint is gone, and I'm wearing it right now. It doesn't look exactly like it does in the pan because, I don't know, I guess the lighting is making it look almost purple, but it's like a toasty reddish brown. Think like Tartelette Toasted, that's what that color is. I wore it today so that I could finally hit that goal, and I like the look. I really like this color for like pretty much every time I've worn this color, Oasis. I've done it as just a one and done shadow because I do have a lot of tops. I guess maybe like I subconsciously like buy this color a lot, but I have a lot of tops that are this color, like summer blouses, so I've been wearing it, not a bunch, but enough to finally wear away the imprint in the pan. And I wore it today. I went out to dinner with my mom's birthday today, so we went to Hibachi, and I decided to get my last use on this so that I could film this update and at least have something to talk about. I also used this, I literally never remember what this is called. It's called Enrich. I did use this as well on the look, but you can't tell too much, especially with the lighting. But I also used that, and the dip it's getting there. I feel like if I were to hit pan on any other eyeshadow, it would be Enrich, so I am going to keep working on that, but I definitely don't think I'll have pan on it by next month, just because I'm panning or working on so many other eyeshadows and different projects. So a different goal that I'll have is to wear away the imprint in this shade Daylily. It's kind of like Basque here, but it's just slightly lighter and slightly more orange rather than brown. And the way I like to wear this is paired with Enrich. I already forgot it. I like to pair it with Enrich because it kind of deepens it up and makes it like a really nice little baby. Makes it like a really nice brown tone for like summer fall looks. So I think that will be a good way to use on both of those shadows. So wear away the imprint on this and then just keep continuing to make that dip a little bit deeper, chip away at it, because I'm not making much progress on this, but my next video you'll see why. The other palette is my Sephora Blues Beauty, which you probably already know. Looks like this. Not much to say on this. I don't think I'll be hitting any pans on this palette, at least this year, because the shadows are just like so like thin and firmly pressed, and the pans are kind of deep. I did use this shade. These don't have names. I did use this shade a few times, so I don't know if you can see the dip, but I do have like decent dips in these two shadows. I didn't use this one this past month because I pretty much just use it with the shade Candlelight in the Ambiance palette, and I didn't use that at all this past month. So there is a decent dip in this, but I didn't use it at all this past month. I did use this like 2 or 3 times because I use it with I either use it as like a standalone shadow, just like swipe it in my crease really quickly and it looks really nice that way. So I do use it like that sometimes, but I also pair it with the single eyeshadow that's in my Graveyard Project pan, which I'm trying to hit pan on. So I'll definitely be getting some good use on this one, and if I hit pan on any of them, I think it would be that one, but I don't think I'm gonna hit pan on this palette. I did also use this blue shade because I was like trying to get use on another shadow, and I used this as a base just all over my eye for it, and this shade just died. Like, it wasn't the greatest blue when I first got this palette, but it wasn't terrible. Now it's terrible, so I'm not going to be using this one anymore. It's kind of a bummer because I've only had this palette for like maybe a year now, and the quality is already like deteriorated so much on this shadow, but I honestly don't mind because I wasn't using it anyway. I was kind of like forcing myself to use it, so I'm totally fine with just having the rest of the shades in this palette. That's all to say on that. I think those two shades, that like light brown and that blue, were the only two that I used this past month, but I'm going to get more use on both of these palettes in this next coming month, so hopefully I'll have something to show for it. Yeah, I've just been like struggling with my panning lately because it's been so hot and I haven't been wanting to wear makeup, but this week it dipped back into the 70s, so I started wearing a full face of makeup again, and I'll be with my friends all weekend, so hopefully I wear my makeup, because I will bring makeup, but I don't always wear it. Hopefully I'll actually wear the makeup that I bring. But that was my update. Sorry it was like a really boring one, but oh, you know what I just realized? I just saw this. I never noticed until now. The M in Sigma is a Sigma. Sorry. Thank you for watching this boring update. I'll see you next month. Bye.